Blessings and peace to you. This is Sbfavor Thinking Podcast, and my name is Sbfavor. How are you doing today? It is Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. Another wonderful day and another day to be thankful. And as I always say, if you focus on what is good, then you can project something good to happen when you focus on what is good. That's right. So focus on what is good. When you focus on what is good, you will feel uplifted. You will feel inspired. So focus on what is good. Focus on solutions and not problems. That's right. If you're out there traveling about today, make sure you vote. It is election day here in the United States. Make sure you get out and vote. Make sure you encourage someone else to vote. That's right. Make sure you pray. It never hurts to pray. Make sure you are not distracted today while you are in the public by being on your phone too much. Make sure you are focused and make sure you are keeping yourself safe and keeping your family members safe. I always remind you of these things because I care. And because it's election day, you have to be focused. That's right. You have to be vigilant. You have to be prayerful. And you have to be focused. So do your part and stay focused. Okay? Yes. All right. If you'd like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App $SBFavor, or you can give at Venmo at Sbfavor. Once again, if you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App $SBFavor, or you can give at Venmo at Sbfavor, or you can contact me on my Facebook Sbfavor Thinking Podcast page. DM me there and I can send you some information if you want to give another way, okay? Also, if you would like to give to Feeding America, Feeding America is an awesome organization, charity that provides food for women and children. So please give to Feeding America. You can find the information at www.feedingamerica.org. Once again, please give to Feeding America. It is an organization that provides provisions for people, particularly food, and it is always good to give. So please give to Feeding America at www.feedingamerica.org, and you will find all the information there about the organization and what they do and where you can give. So thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. Feeding America is a charity that I am going to encourage people to give to during the holidays and on this podcast because I just believe that it's very important. So thank you so much for your support once again. And the title of this episode is Ignite Your Faith, Staying Encouraged on Your Manifestation Journey. I am going to repeat that again. The title of this episode is Igniting Your Faith, Staying Encouraged on Your Manifestation Journey. Yeah, that's something I thought about today. Why? Because it's important to understand how valuable your faith is. You have to understand how valuable your faith is according to what you believe about God and according to what you believe you can do, what you can be, and for all things that are possible. You have to understand how valuable your faith is. When you believe something can happen, you have to understand how valuable that is and how powerful that is. So igniting your faith has everything to do with staying encouraged so that you can manifest something you want on this journey called life. That's right. It is important to understand that your faith and this journey, unfortunately, sometimes can be filled with obstacles, challenges, and difficulties. But when you operate by faith, and when you are focused on your faith, and when you are understanding how valuable your faith is, then things can be a little smoother, even when it's difficult. Things can be a little smoother, even when it's difficult. That's right. Because in the process of going through highs and lows in life, especially those difficult roads, you're going to need some faith. Yes, you're going to need some faith. You're going to you're going to have to believe on a higher level. Because when you believe on a higher level, that's the only way to get through. That's right. That's the only way to get through something, is to have faith and believe on a higher level. Because if you go by your circumstances will tell you nothing is going to go right. So you can't go by your circumstances. You have to go purely by what you believe. And you can't go by totally how you feel. You have to go by what you believe. Yesterday I was talking to a young lady and I told her, when you feel like you're thirsty, you have the ability to walk to the kitchen and get something to drink because you know that you are thirsty, right? So when you know that you have to believe, and when you know that you have to have faith, you have to will and tell yourself you must believe. Because God has given us a will, a free will. He has given us a will to do something. That means we can do something if we want to do it. So please understand that your faith is valuable. It's valuable because it is your hope. And when all is going wrong, it doesn't mean that's the end of all things. It means that you have to believe in something greater. You have to believe in something higher than what is happening in front of you. Because igniting your faith will keep you aligned with the things that will help you to stay in a position of hope. You don't want to be in despair. So you have to align yourself to stay in a place of hope. It is so important to think about this. I was thinking about this earlier today. And I was thinking about this because I told myself the only way I'm going to make it is if I hold on to God and I hold on to my faith. How else are you going to make it? How else will we make it if we don't hold on to faith, if we don't hold on to God? There's no hope in this world. You can have all the money in the world, but when something seriously takes place, money is not the answer to everything. Yes, money can solve some things, but it's not the answer to every single thing. So you got to have faith. You got to believe. And you got to align yourself to keep believing. And you got to stay encouraged on the road of manifestation. Because you can have anything you want. Yes, some things take time, but you can have anything you believe you can have. That's right. Because when you activate your faith and you focus on doing or being or receiving what you believe, even if it takes time, you will receive it. That's right. You will receive it. Even if it takes time. So activate your faith and think about how valuable your belief in your faith is. I told myself this morning, I have to believe. If I don't believe in what I can do, if I don't believe in what God said, then what else am I going to do? There's nothing in this world that is a guarantee. But there is a guarantee in God. It is. Many of us can look at our lives and think about so many different things we have gone through and realize, wow, God did this for me. I remember I went through this, I went through that, and I'm still here. Think about that for a second. I sound a little congested, but I am okay. I took some time off because I got a little cold. I was traveling again, and you know how that is. When you travel, sometimes you come in contact with the germs, and I was traveling, and, I got a little cold. But I am better. I am better. So if you hear me sounding just a little congested, I am okay. I am okay. All right? So, anyway, as I was saying, it is important to stay aligned with the things that keep you in hope according to your faith. Because you want to cultivate a positive mindset, you want to overcome self-doubt, and you want to stay focused on your goals, and you want to be well according to aligning yourself with your faith and the things you believe. That's right. You have to do that. And how do you keep yourself aligned? How do you stay focused on your faith? And how do you do that? Well, I would say to you, daily affirmations is a good way to start your day to reprogram your mind. That's right. You have to reprogram your mind with daily positive affirmations. When you reprogram your mind with daily positive affirmations, that means you are giving yourself what you need to rid what you don't need. That's right. Daily affirmations are very powerful because you are reprogramming yourself. Many of us have been exposed to a lot of negative things, and unfortunately some of us have negative friends and negative family members, unfortunately, sometimes, because everybody's not perfect. Everybody's a work in progress, and sometimes people talk negative. So, to reprogram your mind, to get away from the negative things that you've been exposed to, make sure you practice daily affirmations. Make sure you meditate. Keep yourself in a position to practice mindfulness throughout your day, in the morning, in the evening. Take moments to practice mindfulness. Calm your mind. Connect with your inner self. It's important to do these things because when you sit quiet and you connect with your inner self and you repeat or say daily affirmations, you are giving yourself what you need and you are ridding what you don't need. That's right. Visualize your goals. Spend time visualizing your goals so that you can strengthen your beliefs. And how do you strengthen your beliefs? Visualize your goals. When you visualize your goals, you are seeing yourself already doing the thing that you have purpose to do. So visualize your goals. Focus on the things you know you have the ability to do. That's right. Focus on those things because it's important. It's important to focus on those things. It's important to make plans. It's important to visualize what you see yourself doing. Write your goals down and make sure you visualize already seeing yourself accomplishing that goal. That's right. The next one, practice gratitude. It's important to practice gratitude because gratitude will keep you aligned with your faith. Gratitude will keep you aligned with what you believe. Because if you're one of those people and you are tempted to complain, tell yourself, no, I am not going to complain. I'm going to keep myself aligned and focused on gratitude. That's right. Because If you express gratitude regularly, you will shift your mind to a place to be more positive when you stay focused on being grateful versus being in a position to complain. That's right. So practice gratitude. Make sure you surround yourself with positive people. I always say this. Surround yourself with positive people. Nobody's not going to be perfect, but we can have positive conversations. We can influence environments to be more positive, even when people are negative. You don't have to engage in something that is negative. When you realize something is negative and you realize something is not for you, don't engage in it. But surround yourself with positive people. Conversations on the phone. When you know somebody is going down a negative road in their conversation, cut it off. Yeah, because you don't want to take in that negative energy because it's not going to help you. Negative energy in a negative conversation eventually will just bring you down. So, surround yourself with positive people. Take action every single day to be inspired, because staying encouraged is a part of your goal. Yes, when you make a goal, when you plan a goal, and you are in the process of reaching your goal, staying encouraged is a part of the goal. Why? Because if you make a goal and along the way you start feeling discouraged, you have to remind yourself, staying encouraged is a part of the goal, a part of reaching the goal. That's right. Because many of us have experienced failures and setbacks. And along the way, trying to reach a goal, the failures and the setbacks were in the way and at the same time trying to discourage us, to stop us from continuing to reach the goal. But you got to see your failures and your setbacks as tools for higher learning. Because if we don't experience failures and setbacks, then how can we learn? So see your failures and setbacks as a place for higher learning. And don't be hard on yourself, but understand that setbacks and failures are part of the growing process. Sometimes it's a part of the process to get to where you are going. Also, make sure you practice patience. Nothing should operate like a microwave, because in the process of you reaching your goals, aligning yourself with your faith and staying focused as you go forward, you want to understand the power of practicing patience. Nothing can be like a microwave or created like it's been in the microwave, because something that happens quickly normally won't sustain you for a long time. So anything that takes time to get will give you more virtue, will give you more power, will give you what you need so that you can be sustained in the position or the place or the thing that you're trying to reach. So practice patience, because things take time. Believe in yourself, cultivate self-belief, and trust your abilities. Why? Because, like I said, your faith is valuable. And you must understand that as you are reaching your goals and as you are going forward to stay encouraged, as you are practicing mindfulness, as you are repeating daily affirmations, as you are surrounding yourself with positive people, as you are practicing gratitude, as you are going forth to believe in yourself, you must have confidence that God wants you to believe in yourself because He gave you abilities. So trust in what God gave you. Yes, He wants you to believe in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, then you will grow in confidence. It's important to have confidence. It's important to maintain confidence along the way, while you are manifesting your goal, while you are believing, while you are keeping the hope, while you are increasing in your faith. You must also believe in yourself and trust what God has given you, which are your abilities. So, and lastly, seek divine guidance all the time with prayer and practices that will help you to align yourself with hope and faith as you continue on this journey, igniting your faith, staying encouraged on your manifestation journey. I thank you so much for taking the time to listen to Sbfavor Thinking Podcast. As I stated earlier, I took some time off because I had to travel and I was doing some things, and my voice, I had to rest my voice. I couldn't talk too much, but I am better, and I ask that you pray for me, and I thank you so much. I always pray for you listeners. I thank you so much for supporting the podcast. And once again, if you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App, $Sbfavor, or you can give at Venmo at Sbfavor, or send me a direct message on my Sbfavor Thinking Facebook page, and I will give you instructions on how you can give in other ways. And please share this podcast with others. I am trying to do more when it comes to this entire media thing that I have created. So I need your support. So make sure you support the podcast and make sure you share this podcast with others. And once again, I want to remind you to give to Feeding America. The holidays are coming and this organization needs your support. And you can find all the information you need about this organization at www.feedingamerica.org. It is a great organization that provides provision for women and children, all people, to eat. It is important. So if you need to reach me, you can reach me at sbfavor@yahoo.com via email. You can also find me on Facebook. You can find me on X. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram. You can find me wherever you listen to podcasts, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to me wherever you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon. I am everywhere. If you want to find me in the Pacific space, please just Google Sbfavor Thinking Podcast and you will find me somewhere you like, if you like to listen to me in a certain on a certain media or network, I should say. So thank you so much for listening, and make sure you have a good day, and make sure you get out there and vote, and make sure you stay focused and pray. Have a good day. Talk to you soon.
Holiday magic is in the air at iFly Indoor Skydiving. Imagine unwrapping the experience of flight. iFly is the perfect unique gift for anyone who wants to turn their dream of flying into a joyful reality. It's unforgettable fun for all ages. Save over 35% with iFly's limited time holiday gift voucher flight packages. Turn dreams into unforgettable moments with the gift of flight. Go to iFlyWorld.com to purchase your holiday gift vouchers. That's iFlyWorld.com.